Netflix is under some fire. And I know they talked about this yesterday on stream. I wanted to talk about it again because I actually wanted to show some of the clips that people are so upset with. And really, Elon Musk has been giving this stuff a lot of attention. Obviously, whenever Elon Musk tweets something, even it's just like, this is interesting, or look at this, especially when he tweets, cancel Netflix. People kind of pay attention to that. And Netflix has been under some fire over the past couple days after some clips from some children's television shows came out. And after we saw that one of the creators of said television show that's pushing transgenderism on 7-year-olds, that's one of the people that celebrated the murder of Charlie Kirk. I do think there's some things to note when it comes to this. And Elon Musk has canceled Netflix for the health of your kids. As someone with a trans child, he would know the horrors that take place when that type of gender ideology gets in children's minds at a young age. Yeah. But this is one of the things right here. Creator of Netflix trans children's cartoon, Dead End Paranormal Park, under fire for smearing Charlie Kirk as a Nazi. This is the clip that got a lot of people talking. Now, what I do think we should keep in mind here is that this is a show that was on Netflix for 2 seasons. It was also a show that was canceled in 2023. So they're not actively producing this anymore. The guy that people are shitting on doesn't even work for Netflix anymore. But it is about the type of people that they hire and what they're pushing on children. So this is a clip right here. The show is rated TVY7. So take that what you will. That's what they've rated it. So.
Blue-haired whale. I mean, they got the look down to a T.
Yeah, I can't imagine that this person might be trans.
It's not the park. It's me. I'm trans, Norma. And everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place.
What's with that fucking dog? That dog looks trans. But no, who would guess that this person was trans? Wow, they look so normal.
I can just be Barney, and I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier, and that's saying something when I spent today chased by terrifying zombie mascots. Pugsley
it's this bullshit about trying to push on kids that, look, you can be happier if you do
exactly.
this. Look, as long as you're your true self, you'll be happier. And you're pushing this on children. And that's why people have such a fucking problem with it.
And that's the thing. It's the activists have injected themselves into all forms of entertainment. I believe, in my opinion, the message is what we are, that's what you want to call it, was injected to our young people like in college campuses. And now we're seeing this whole new wave of them trying to inject it into a younger generation, getting into our kindergartens, 1st and 2nd grade, and now like cartoon shows to try to brainwash them into believing that there's somebody that they're not, just like you said. And it's no surprising that the director or whoever, the guy who created this, hates Charlie Kirk because birds of a feather flock together. I mean, that's just who they are. I mean, look at, geez, I probably could have drew him on a napkin, and be like, this is probably what the person looks like. It's like they're all built from the same cloth. It's just they're all the same, and they're all freaking weird. And it's not surprising. Not surprising that he hates Charlie Kirk. I'm sure he wants to push pronouns. I'm sure he's happy with the show. Yeah, and of course, this is Blue Sky. Yeah, I'm sure it's a wonderful place over there as well. So
yeah, they, this fucking weirdo. I don't know if he's gay or queer or trans, or whatever the fuck he identifies. But here's a comment about Charlie Kirk. Why the fuck are you even commenting on this, dickhead? Use sympathy for any of the families being slaughtered by your weapons, but a random Nazi gets shot and it's a public statement. You're such a fucking evil shit, right? So calling Charlie Kirk a Nazi, the same lies that got Charlie Kirk killed. And this has got a lot of attention, as well as this one, right? Obama's a Netflix grooming syndicate dropped gay wedding and kiss into kitty cartoon. Here's this.
Okay, I've got eyes on the cake. Flowers are inbound. People, where's my...
So this is here at a gay wedding. So.
Oh, of course.
Karate instructor Sensei Dave will be marrying mixed martial arts champion Jiu-Jitsu Joe.
He's the undisputed champion of my heart.
That sounds like George Takei. Doesn't it?
The Obamas are the executive producers.
Yes. Now,
Of course.
again, we should point out this is a show that ran for 4 seasons. I think the last one came out in 2023, and I think it's been canceled as well. So it is. I do think that's one thing. All of these shows that people are pointing, at least these ones, the kids ones that I've seen so far, none of them are actually in production anymore. But obviously, they're still on Netflix.
Correct.
They still exist on Netflix, even if they have been canceled, probably because no one gave a shit about them.
No, it's just, but that was like peak wokeness, I guess, maybe during those years.
Oh,
there was like
100%.
very little pushback. They were trying to inject that crap even in the Transformers television show during those years, where they had a trans or a non-binary transformer trying to explain to children that it's okay. Yeah, they were pushing that crap in every little anything and everything that they could get their hands on. Have you seen the Netflix stock?
I've seen it's down. I mean, I saw it was down about 3% or whatever yesterday. I don't know if it's worse today or not, but
I'll put your article back up. But yeah, this is the 5-day outlook. So it's making its move.
Yeah, yeah. Let's look at
it did have a bad dip right here,
and really, it's not. It's about down 4% or so, which obviously
Correct.
It's Netflix. It's significant. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of market value or whatever, but it is not like a plummet or anything like that, at least kind of from what we've seen. We'll see if it continues to go down. If it continues to go down, certainly. But
yeah,
also,
absolutely.
like I said, what's interesting is these shows aren't currently in production.
Correct.
So they have already they're not even associated with the guy anymore who did it. So they could pull it. They should probably pull these things from the platform. But it's not like this guy, you need to fire this guy for us to come back to Netflix because the guy doesn't even fucking work there anymore.
No, and with Elon Musk pushing it out on his social media to the millions of people, making it trendy to cancel Netflix, and libs of TikTok just going hard on them like every day, posting stuff. I guess we'll see if the trend continues.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, this is an old clip too. Again, these are things that have been out there for a while and people are either seeing it again or whatever. This is something from the Babysitters Club when this fucking boy who is pretending to be a girl, and this is like the babysitter, I assume, for it, and is at a hospital and they're looking at the chart where it says male and they're calling him a boy because he's a boy.
I found a file for a Bailey Del Vecchio. Is 32 Burnhill Road still the current address? Yeah. Have you been giving him fluids? If he's dehydrated, we'll need to place an IV.
Have you been giving him fluids? Is he dehydrated? And this fucking child who's been indoctrinated into whatever is sitting there looking uncomfortable at being misgendered.
I'm uncomfortable.
Well,
I hear someone's not feeling well. Let's take a look at the little man.
And this is so cringe. Watch this.
can I please talk to you two outside?
I'm the babysitter. I'm going to take a stand for this little trans kid.
I know that you guys are busy, but as you would see, if you looked at her and not her chart, Bailey is not a boy.
Wow. A doctor being told off by a babysitter, to the rescue.
The
Because
old male white doctor.
Bro, we need to go back to... Doctors need to go into your room and be like, you know why you're sick? Because you're freaking fat. All right. I'm not going to prescribe you anything except a gym membership. Now get to going and come back and see me in 2 months, or else you're just going to turn into a giant ball of cholesterol. That's what we need. Not they're coddling and like, let me break this to you nice and, gentle.
I know that you're busy. But as a 17-year-old babysitter, I just have to let you know that even though those charts say male, Bailey is not a boy. Bailey is a girl. If you put those charts down with all your science and those things that you're trying to do to make this trans kid feel better and figure out what's wrong with them, maybe because they pumped themselves full of hormones, maybe because they got something fucking wrong in their head. If you just put all the science away for a second, just be a real person and understand that this boy is really a girl. Bro, fuck that shit.
It's like, you're seeing the wrong doctor. Let me prescribe you a nice psychiatrist.
Yeah, let's get you in the psych ward. And let's arrest your parents.
I mean,
How about that?
that's what we need to get back to. When I go to a doctor, I just want to like don't coddle it. Just be straight up. You got something growing in your head, dude. Hey, you ain't gonna last. Okay, thanks. What do you recommend? Go do some stuff you really wanted to do quickly. That's what I recommend. Okay.